Srila Prabhupada has said that of all the books he has written and composed, 4 of them are essential: Bhagavad Gita, Srimad Bhagavatam, Chaitanya Charitamrita, and the Nectar of Devotion. So I'm going to begin a series for the next year of classes on this Nectar of Devotion, since it's one of the 4 main books. The Nectar of Devotion is a summary study of Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu, which was written in Sanskrit by Srila Rupa Goswami Prabhupada. He was the chief of the 6 Goswamis, who were the direct disciples of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. When Rupa Goswami first met Lord Chaitanya, he was engaged as a minister in the Mohammedan government of Bengal. So this was roughly 500 years ago. He and his brother Sanatan at that time were named Dabir Khas and Sakara Malik, and they held responsible posts as ministers of the Nawab Hussain Shah. At that time, 500 years ago, Hindu society was very rigid, and if a member of the Brahmana caste accepted the service of a Mohammedan ruler, he was at once rejected from Brahmana society. So that was the position of these 2 brothers, Dabir Khas and Sakara Malik. They belonged to the highly situated Sarasvat Brahmana community, but they were ostracized due to their acceptance of ministerial posts in the government of Hussain Shah. Now here comes the point. But it is the grace of Lord Chaitanya that he accepted these 2 exalted personalities as his disciples and raised them to the position of Goswamis, the highest position of Brahminical culture. Similarly, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu accepted Haridas Thakur as his disciple, although Haridas happened to be born of a Muslim family. And Lord Chaitanya later on made Haridas the Acharya of the chanting of the holy name Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Lord Chaitanya's principle is universal. Anyone who knows the science of Krishna and is engaged in the service of the Lord is accepted as being in a higher position than a person simply born in the family of a Brahmana. So 2 things. You have to know the science and you have to be engaged. Not that you're just some professor, but then in your daily life you're smoking and drinking and doing all kinds of hodgepodge. No, you have to act like a Brahmana. That's the key. I can't go, oh, I was born in such a family, but I don't do anything. No, you have to walk the walk and talk the talk. You have to be what you profess to be. It's like, I am Prabhupada's disciple. But if I claim to be Prabhupada's disciple, I have to act like his disciple by following his instructions, by wearing tilak, dressing like a Brahmana, and most importantly, preaching the message of Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, the message of Lord Chaitanya, the message of Krishna. That's most important. This is the original principle accepted by all Vedic literatures, especially Bhagavad Gita and Srimad Bhagavatam. The principle of Lord Chaitanya's movement in educating and elevating everyone to the exalted position of the Goswami is taught in the Nectar of Devotion. So Prabhupada, when he was training us, his disciples, he said, now you have to go out and train others. Can't just stay locked up in the room. No, you have to go out, confront the conditioned souls, and beg, cajole, induce, whatever it takes for them to take up Krishna consciousness. Everybody loudly chant the holy name.